I hope you're doing good, guys. I managed to hunt down some really cool muscle cars this week. Let's go take a look at them. The 1968 Mercury Cougar, part of the Muscle Mania set. Let's rip it open. One absolutely beautiful casting of the 68 Mercury. With the black grills, hood scoop, racing stripe, and spoiler, it really does give you that racing car feel in a muscle car body. It's awesome to see those little details, like all the little logos all over the car. And underneath you can see it's got a dual split side exhaust. Let's go take it for a spin. The 1984 Mustang SVO, another Muscle Mania 2022 car. Let's rip it open. The colour of this Mustang is Metal Flake Purple. It's such a nice colour and it really pops under my lighting. I love the silver decals on this. It's like a prelude to the 2023 silver version. SVO stands for Ford's Special Vehicle Operations. That's why it's printed on the side. When I saw this one, I thought it was the Super Treasure Hunt version because they do look very similar. Obviously, no TH logo on this one. What do you think, guys? Do you like this shape of Mustang, or do you prefer the shape of the modern Mustang? Let me know in the comments below. Let's take this Mustang for a spin. Next up, we've got one of my favourites, a custom 2018 Ford Mustang GT. Let's rip it. The maroon colour of the paint works really well with this orange, white and yellow decal. I do like how much the logos stand out on the black bonnet. It really does feel like they've took the time and put a lot of effort into making this design. And on the front you can see the white spoiler. The spoiler alert set has a unique feature where you can click the front spoiler up, so it sticks the loops on the Hot Wheels track and doesn't just bump and fall off or slow down. Really nice little feature they added to this set. Another car with a Super Treasure Hunt version. I do think that this mainline base set Mustang does hold its own. Let's take this custom Mustang for a spin. The 1969 Copo Camaro. Let's rip this one open. I do think the designers did a great job of keeping this car very simplistic, just putting nice touches like the Camaro badge on the side and front, and not going too overboard with it. I do have to ask, Bumblebee, is that you? But in all seriousness, yellow paint plus black pinstriping, it does give this car a lot of character. Although I do wish they would have added some detail into the headlights, just because they're a big part of this model's character. They actually still build the Copo Camaro today. I prefer the 1969's body shape over the 2023 that you can see on the screen at the moment. Let's take Bumblebee for a spin. Next up, we've got another 1969 Camaro, but this one's the convertible. Let's rip it open. I love the design, the black paint with the white graphics and white seating. It really reminds me of like a really classy suit or tuxedo, you know, the black and white. It's a very smart looking car. The detailing is just fantastic. I really like how the white stripes come down to the hood and surround the front grille. I'd love to see Hot Wheels custom lower these cars down before they send them out. Maybe I'll try and customize this one in a future video, guys. Might start making customs myself. I have been looking into it. We'll see. You can see it has the Hot Wheels logos over the wheel arches and the Camaro font, but this time it has the little SS symbol that stands for Super Sport. Oh, it looks so good. Let's get the top down and take it for a spin. The 2006 Pontiac GTO, part of the Drag Strip set 2022. Let's get it open. I personally am not the biggest fan of the shape of this model, but I do appreciate the overall design and effort the designers have put in at Hot Wheels, even putting on the little extras like the drag slicks on the back. It just shows that the design team took the time over this one. A great little car. One of the best things on this car is that it does have detailing on the headlamps and the grille, which is very impressive for one of the base set cars. And although you could class this car as a fantasy, as Pontiac didn't actually build the GTO with the drag strip in mind, I definitely could see this being a real car that people would go and buy for drag racing. Let's spin it. The 1970 Pontiac Firebird, part of the 2023 modified set. Let's rip this one open. In my personal opinion, this is one amazing looking little car. It's finished in a metallic sky blue paint with white detailing. And one of the main features of this diecast is the engine block that's on show in this unique open hood style. I am such a big fan of this Firebird. This casting actually came from a 2020 Hot Wheels Legends Tour custom car that won, and they've just been making new iterations of it. And although, yes, petrol heads out there will say that this Firebird is not a muscle car, it is a pony car, in my opinion, this deserves to be showcased next to the muscle cars. With 1,000 horsepower under the hood, this little pony can ride. Let's take this one for a spin. And last but far from the least, we have this 2015 Dodge Challenger SRT, also from the 2022 Muscle Mania set. Let's rip this one open, guys. I personally would love this car in real life. But let's take a look at this casting. Normally when I think of Hellcats, I think of the big, bold, bright red paint in your face with a black bonnet and spoiler. But I have to admit, dark blue and black, it does look a lot better than I thought it would. I love the SRT logo straight across the side with Challenger written right underneath. They've actually got the Hellcat logo etched into the base of the car. I do believe that Hot Wheels have done this car justice. Let's take this Hellcat for a spin. Thanks for liking and subbing. See you on the next one.